Okay, being an idiot, I went over here to pick up my recycler and did not realize that it was one of those things you cannot break with a pickaxe again. Apparently, I'm just doing something wrong. So instead I got a machine block, recycler, and an automatic recycler. Alright, so a recycler needs refined iron, glowstone, a compressor, and dirt. Compressor needs a machine block, electronic circuit, and stone. So I think I can make one of those right now. Glowstone dust, glowstone dust, glowstone dust. Recycler, cool. Okay. I was planning to put the recycler over here somewhere. Let's say about there. And I cannot break it with pickaxe, obviously. Let's see. Let's try the portal gun trick again. Yes, put it over a torch. And pick upable. Alright, so recycler, and then we'll feed power to the recycler back here somewhere. Ta-da! And now the recycler is getting power. It's only getting one little bit of power. We'll give it a whole stack of... Alright, but apparently that one solar panel is enough to run this recycler constantly. Now, of course, we don't have any overclockers or whatever, but this is one of the... Oops, we have a piece of scrap. Woohoo. But this is one of those cases where it's something we're just going to leave running constantly. So as long as it's self-powered, we're doing good. Okay, cool. Let's see how we're doing down here. Oh, good. More of that. Make our glass. Deplete our air cells. You know, as sure as I get in the habit of doing that, at some point we are going to have some major use for compressed air cells. Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay, there we go. Alright, and all that's being supplied with a single solar cell up there, solar panel up there. So we're doing good. Alright, we'll let this cook some more, and I'll get back with you here in a minute. Okay, using a autarkic gate. Let's see. Items inventory, energy pulsar. That should take things out of the recycler and into this here chest. Cool. Which will feed this auto crafting table. And now that I think of it, the auto crafting table doesn't need to be... Let's see, doesn't need to be right there. In fact, we can put it right down here. Then we'll feed out of the auto crafting, or no, above. Above's where we want it. Okay, we can no longer open. No, that's not going to work because now we can no longer open that. So we'll put it right back where it was. Alright. And taking some extra scrap, we can make us a scrap box. Now we need us another thing here. We need I think a dispenser here. Yeah, and I'm about to run out of space. We may have to move this because we've got our lasers and whatnot right over here. But yeah, now we need a dispenser. But first, let's check. Okay, good there. We'll put these silicon cells up here and be working on that. Once again, expel all the empty air out of our cylinders. Put this back. Alright, I'll work on a dispenser. I'll get back with you here in a minute. DISP dispenser. Alrighty, now what I think I did before was something like this, and a iron AND gate up here, and a iron OR gate down here, and some redstone wire in between. I'm going to take this out for a second. And what I think I did was up here something like, if there's no signal, send a signal. And if items in inventory, send a signal. So something like that. And then down here I said, if you have a signal, send a redstone. Yeah, okay. Ugh. Alright. So this all by itself would make a clock. Tick, 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 tick. But because we've got this item in inventory, send a redstone pipe signal, both these things aren't true at the same time, so we don't get the constant tick, 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 tick. So that's all this does here. And then this down here, if you get a redstone pipe signal, send a redstone signal, which will tell this dispenser to dispense. So now if we put something in here, you can see it dispenses. And we picked up, I don't have a whole lot of empty space here, but it looks like we created mostly scrap, a piece of paper, and a piece of gravel. Scrap we can put right back in here, which can be used to make another scrap box, which should go. And now we've made calcite dust. Not sure what calcite dust is, but there you go. Paper we don't need, we could just recycle the paper. And go to the next. Calcite dust I'm going to keep. We're going to take it over here and put it in our dust collection. Gems and powders. Ta-da. See where it sorts to. Very end. Okay, good, good, good. Zinc, diamond, all sorts of good stuff. Alrighty, so that's the start on that. Let's see what we got here. Almost finished with another stack O. There we go. Put our silicon cells up here. Bleed our air cells. Put our empty cells back in here for recycling. Alright, now we need to figure out a way to collect our items here. Which I think I did with a... we're about to run out of space, aren't we? Because this over here is pretty much the edge of that. Alright. We will make it work. Give me back this. Alright, I'll fiddle with this more and get back to you in a minute. Alrighty, once more into the breach. Silicon plate and generator and solar panel. And actually I forgot that I had this here, kind of a little quick escape hatch. So you can see I cut a tree here to open up some more space. And let's put us number 7 right there. Little glass fiber cable, and number 8 will go right there, and that's about how much I have room for. There's my cow. I knew I had a cow out here somewhere. Alright, so this is producing, each one of these is producing 1 EU per tick. Down, down, there we go. And it just so happens that I found... Oops, I keep getting stuck right there. I found an extra bat box here. So, this bat box will be firing this recycler here for now. I've more or less got this figured out here. The dispenser here will be firing over here. We'll land this obsidian pipe, which will go into this stone pipe back here, which should go up, around, over to right here, where if it's scrap, it'll send it right back into this chest. And if not, it will continue on and pop out here somewhere, because I haven't gotten past that yet. Alright, let's just throw some scrap in here, or some extra cobble, stuff we don't need. And we're still getting a net increase here, even with the recycler running full blast. And I fell. Alrighty, let's go down here. Actually, I've had the old recycler running quite a bit, so we'll just throw in a whole thing of scrap here. Let's go to this dispenser. That worked out nicely. Come back here, and we see we got about 3 scraps and 1 something else. And the scrap should go down and back into the scrap storage. Whereas this other thing should come out and pop out over here. And I could put some gold pipe in there to make that a little faster. Yep, there we went. And that was some netherrack dust, which we don't need, but nice to know we have. More silicon cells into the industrial blast furnace. And we'll put the netherrack dust here in our gems and powders. Da-da-dum. Oh, and when I wasn't paying attention, I also picked up some flint dust. Or perhaps this thing created it itself later. But we'll also put the flint dust here in our gems and powders for future use. Ha ha ha. Alright, are we finished yet? We ready to make our final solar panel? Just about. Ta-da! Alright, let's see. We will go ahead and do just a little bit more here while we're at it. Alright, so our final solar panel will look something like this. But we have this one iridium here, which I think will let us make the advanced solar panel, because we can make an iridium reinforced plate, which is going to require a diamond reinforced iridium plate. Oh wait, Cenarium part. Okay, did not realize that it required that, so we are not going to be able to do that. Instead, we will just place our final solar panel here. Darn it, darn it, darn it. Put away this one piece of iridium here so we never lose it. No, I never got into the B stuff. Alrighty. Ta-da! We have power, so that's each one of those does 1 energy unit a tick, at least while the sun is up. So that's 8 energy units a tick, which is more than enough to keep this bat box topped off right now. Now, all I have to do is, once I get my fancy sorting system worked out, where my turtles go out and dig and it puts things in this ender chest and then things get sorted, all I have to do is tell it, you know, send the cobble up here, and it will auto-magically, that is a word, auto-magically turn it into scrap. This will turn it into scrap box. This will kick it out and make interesting powders and the like. I think I need another chest or something here. Do I have any chests handy? Hungry chest, which I don't really need. Let's see. We'll make us a chest. Wait a minute. I think I have extra better chests. Yeah, I've got an iron chest. I don't need one of those. Okay. Put you over here and stick you right here for now. Not that, you moron. Right there. And that was a lazurite dust. We'll put that there for now. So as this runs, it's slowly, we are using more energy we're producing. Oh, the sun just went down. That would be why. But as you can see, this is working. And I've got this hopper in my inventory because I'm going to try to make some kind of conglomeration of parts here to where we can filter out the stuff we don't want to keep, like wooden tools and dirt and stuff that's produced from the scrap, and send that straight back into the recycler. Likewise, we're going to try to create a igneous extruder or something up there, which can keep this thing topped off when it's not getting cobblestone from another source. We are going to cheat here and use some of our previous scrap. Don't need, oops, no, dirt. Dirt will go over here. Gravel. Dup, 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 dup. And yes, there are better ways of doing this, but this is just temporary. Most of the time it produces scrap. About 2/3 of the time it produces scrap, but sometimes it produces something else, as you can see. I'm not at my little base, I'm at my manly underground base. And I told him earlier that I was recording, so he won't be offended if I don't respond just right away. Okay, I wasn't paying attention, and apparently we've got just quite a bit of stuff. And so we don't need hose. Let's take them out. Apparently hose are about the most common thing you can get. And let's see, don't need sticks. Charcoal dust I'll get. Rotten flesh we don't need. See, a lot of this stuff is stuff that we would send back to the recycler here if we had this wired up properly, which we do not. let's see here. What can we do? And this is not something you want to do while you're in the middle of doing. So I had a whole barrel of scrap down there from a previous project, so I brought it all up here, dumped it into here. It went into the auto crafting table and went into the dispenser, which is still working furiously trying to get it all out. Yep. Let's see here. Recycler. Some stone transport pipes. Let's see. Hopper. Where did my hopper? Hopper. Alrighty. Which will immediately start sending things that way. No. So I need to tell it the white one is for hose and similar things. So any future hose should go up that way. Like that one. And go straight into the recycler. Alright, we also need wooden picks to go. Whoops. Up this way. And what else? Let's see, gather up some wooden picks, wooden swords. Let's see, we don't wooden swords. And let's see, any soul sand? Do we need soul sand? Not sure yet. Oh, there went some dirt and some other stuff. See, wooden swords. Doop. Oh. That's not connected. Oops. That wasn't right. One too many. Alright. What else do we have in here we don't need? Wooden axe. Did I say an axe? Did not say an axe. Don't need a wooden axe. You have my axe, my sword, my hoe. Alrighty, clean that out pretty good. Full power, it must be daylight again. Alright, anything else in here we don't need to collect? Don't really need dirt. And don't really need gravel. Because we have plenty of those from other sources. Dirt and gravel. Dirt, gravel. Recycle. What else? Netherrack. Not sure if I need that or not. Signs. I'm pretty sure I do not need extra signs. And as you can see, problem with the diamond pipe is we're about to run out of places to put stuff. Did we finally catch up? We finally caught up. Green sapphire. When did I pick up a green sapphire? When did I pick up a green sapphire? Huh. Okay. Oh, machine parts. That is fairly rare, I'm sure. What else do we have here that we don't need? Rotten flesh. Do not need rotten flesh at all. Put you in there. And we'll send you through the recycler. Alrighty, rest of this stuff we'll leave here for now. Kind of like getting grass blocks. The sticks I don't need, but I think I read somewhere that sticks don't get recycled. They just disappear. So we'll take our sticks and put them over here in our wood items. Alright, well, I am rather disappointed we couldn't make an advanced... put these away. We couldn't make an advanced solar cell, but the 8 solar cells we have should be enough to power this. And I'm going to rig up something with a igneous extruder or something up there, maybe right over here. I'm using my Silk Touch pick, aren't I? Igneous extruder that can come into the top of this, and as I said before, rig up something from my ender chests from my mining operation so that extra cobble, dirt, etc. gets shipped over here. And decide if I want to keep soul sand or not. I think I will keep soul sand for now. Okay, well, so we picked up several different types of dusts that we might otherwise not have. Of course, some stuff we don't really need. But I think I can smelt this steel dust and get steel. We're going to try that real quick by throwing it in. Let's try throwing it in the electric furnace. Nothing. Okay. Maybe the blast furnace. Hey. That works. Steel ingot. Woohoo. So now I can like make a steel sword or something. Cool. Alright, well, I think we've messed around enough tonight. I'll probably end up having to replace this steel chest with a diamond chest, since this is almost already finished here, already full here. And I'm not sure where that sapphire came from. I didn't think that was one of the things that could be dropped, so I don't know. But, this is Uncle Troy signing out. Please have a good night.